Oh, yeah. See, we plan ahead. That way we don't do anything right now. Earl, explain it to me.
Well, if there's one thing we do know about Kevin, we do know about an alien Romulus, which is having its box office this weekend. And I had a link here, and there it is. That is opening up to a $40 to $42 million opening weekend, which is actually better than I was expecting. I still have not seen the movie yet myself. It's coming with some mixed reviews largely, and so I'm not really sure like when I'm going to get around to seeing this. Kind of want to, but from what I'm hearing, practical effects are fun, but the story kind of falls apart in the third act from what I'm hearing. Like it starts off interesting and it just takes a header. So not exactly sure how well I'm gonna enjoy this one. I'm still gonna give it my own viewing and an opinion on this eventually, but seems to be doing pretty okay for a 45-year-old franchise. And had an $18 million Friday. This is pretty respectable. August is usually kind of a dead month. Usually it's May through July, which are the big months. Deadpool and Wolverine still rolling in at 27 million. And I don't even know this other one. It Ends With Us. So.
Oh, that's the Blake Lively movie. Yeah. That was supposed to be this year's Barbie, but it didn't work out.
Yeah.
But it did make more money than Borderlands.
All of these did. By a country mile.
That's a very low bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably go and see this one. I mean, it cannot, even if it falls apart in the third act, it cannot be nearly as bad as Alien 3.
Well, some people are saying this makes Alien Resurrection look good. And when I'm hearing that, I'm like, whoa. Alien Resurrection looks good? Since fucking when? I've never liked that goddamn movie.
Those are fighting words.
Yeah, but when I hear Alien 3, it's like, okay, I know I like that one. Assembly Cut. Kevin doesn't like that thing like at all.
I'd rather
he likes Resurrection more than Part 3. So what does that tell you? He's got poor taste in alien movies.
They swim and it looked cool. You.
Do I even have that clip anymore? No, I think I took that out of here.
Oh, the Ripley swish?
Yeah, I think I took that one out.
Oh, yeah. That she practiced for fucking ever so they could actually do that in one shot.
All they would have had to do was just throw the ball in one direction, have somebody off camera much closer, shoot the ball.
She wanted to do it herself, and I got nothing but respect for her for doing it.
That's the most stunt acting she's done since then, too.
Yeah.
If I was the director or the producer, I would have told her to quit wasting my fucking money and get her ass back to fucking work. Like, you're wasting money. We're not going to sit here and throw this over your shoulder 30 fucking times until you get it, Sigourney.
Or 300, or however many it really was.
Yeah.
I'll never admit to how long it really took to shoot that. If it took a whole fucking day, I would have shot somebody myself.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not like you could have fired her, though.
Well, I'm sorry. Somebody fucking on the set's got to be keeping the numbers. Like, how many takes do we have to do for this shit? How much does each take cost?
According to Sigourney's contract and script, probably about $100,000 every take.
Damn.
Unless she gets paid by the word.
She probably did, knowing her.
Yeah.
But
hey, nickel and dime the fuck out of it. Get your paycheck.
Oh yeah. Get that paycheck.
It ain't show
she was.
It ain't show friends. It's show business, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Because for how many months in Wizard Magazine did you read, she's not coming back for part 4? She's not coming back for part 4. She's not coming back for part 4. They paid me. I'm coming back. Woohoo! Like, okay.
Well, they did that with part 3, and it was really bad for part 4. So, yeah.
Yeah. But, like, it was major publication when they did it for Resurrection.
Yeah. So from at least the minimum sound, it sounds like a lot of people feel like this is at least better than Prometheus and Alien Covenant and the Alien versus Predator movies. So there's some sort of middle ground on this. Now, I know Fede Alvarez, like when he did the Evil Dead remake, he got a little bit of flack, but for the most part, people did dig that movie, or at least felt it was gnarly enough. Just some people were just mad that there was no Bruce in it. Well, they took his cameo out at the end, is what they did.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate. But as far as like Feed goes, it's like he can direct very well. I'm just kind of wondering like what happened with the script, if this seems to be like the dragging point on what's going on with this movie. But there's still a bit of an audience going to see it. I just don't I don't really dig this narrative that like, hey, this is like the second best opening for this franchise ever. By what scale are you adjusting for inflation? Because if you are, Aliens demolished fucking everybody else, and Alien is right behind it. Alien was a better movie, but Aliens was a better grossing movie. Oh, it is not number two. I just don't buy it. You can show me numbers. I'm going to think that you're money laundering or fibbing the numbers somehow.
Fluffing.
Now, if you're telling me it did better than Prometheus, yeah, I could buy that. Any of these other ones? Absolutely. But, you know, at least it's promising, and it's at least making some sort of money. Now, if it opened up to like Borderland numbers, I'd be like, ooh, Feedy, buddy, you might need to call up Sam and Bruce and see if they still want you back for another Evil Dead movie.
I want him back for another Evil Dead movie.
I do too.
Same.
I like him as a director. I'm going to say like the problems for this are probably the script without having seen the movie, but I got to go see it and I'll make my official opinion.
If things fall apart in the third act and things start to not make sense, that means one thing: studio involvement. It reeks of it.
Money.
That's what I was gonna say.
Money.
Little
Because again,
studio interference.
Fede doesn't make bad movies. He doesn't make boring shit. He doesn't make incohesive movies, incohesive stories. Like, it all flows and makes sense, and it's going to scare you and it's going to gross you out. So when I'm hearing things like that, I'm kind of like, Disney's not much better than Fox after all. So but I don't know. I want to see this one. Will I go to the theater and see it? No, probably not. I will pirate this one. Finances being what they are at the moment. But I do really want to see it. I'm glad that everyone's liking it because I love Fede. I'm a fan of his. Like, I was so with Evil Dead that I thought it was going to suck, and I liked it so fucking much, even without Bruce, that kids at home, if you actually watched all the way through the end, you'll get your cameo. It's a good flick, and I hope this is just as good. Now, this, like I said, has the higher likelihood of having studio involvement than, say, Evil Dead probably did. Yeah. But I don't know.
Or maybe it was just really being like, hey, let me make a couple changes here in post, and maybe we have you redo a few things here at the end. Oh, hey, wait a minute. I'm doing Gladiator 2 right now. Shit. I'll be right back, Fede.
I'll be right back, Fede.
Now, did you hear about the little rumor floating around on, I think it's Twitter. I don't have a copy of that up, but Fede actually kind of threw out there, hey, me and the director of the Prey movie should come together and do a new Alien versus Predator movie. And my first thought is, please fuck no. Don't do that. Like, nobody's asking for that at all. That's not a fun idea. And please don't try and do a combined universe where you come back together again. I hate that fucking idea. I didn't like those fucking movies.
Retcon those bitches. I want it. I want 3 hours of fucking fighting. I want acid blood flying. I want green blood flying that way that doesn't corrode anything. I just want fucking violence. No English, no actual talking, no language other than clicking and stuff and hissing.
I want a proper adaptation of the goddamn comics if they're going to do it. Don't do whatever universe you're making now. I want Alien versus Predators based off the original fucking comics. Period. Or don't do it.
Now, do you want Peter Cullen back to do the creature effects for the Predators?
Yes.
That'd be cool.
Damn fucking straight.
That's not even negotiable.
I read an interview with him. He made his fucking throat bleed doing all that.
Jeez.
Wait,
That's
really?
just yeah,
Yeah.
didn't know
dedication to your craft right there.
I forgot about that till you brought it up, but I have heard that before. Yeah.
I didn't know Optimus was the voice of the Predator.
Yeah,
Damn.
shows you Cullen's vocal range.
That's like Fred Tatasciore. Like his voice is he's gonna have like a solid larynx when he dies. It's gonna be so scar tissue. It's just gonna be rock hard and petrified from all the years of doing Hulk cartoons.
It can't be any worse than what happened to Steven Tyler.
Oh,
Oh my god.
my wife's still
Fractured.
mad about that.
Yeah, yeah, I believe it.
She was supposed to be going to see them next month.
Supposed to.
Yeah.
We're waiting for the
Sorry.
refund.
Yeah, just wait for the
just
refund.
hearing them say, yeah, he fractured his vocal cords. That just
That sounds rough.
yeah.